about fake neighborhoods. Why are some people claiming that their neighborhoods aren't real? Why do they feel like none of their neighbors are real people? Why do they feel like people are going in a loop in their neighbors? Like their neighbors are going in loops? Why have some people stumbled upon houses and when they look through the windows, they're not completely empty? No furniture, anything. The whole neighborhood is the same. It's not a new construction. It's supposedly a community that's been there for a long time. Hello, Mr. Void. Have you guys thought of the Truman Show? Maybe we're living in that. Today I'm wearing my conspiracy foil hat because we're talking about conspiracies today. This one actually hit home for me. I actually watched a video of a woman of a woman showing around a Wawa, all the cars. There's like, Wawa's a gas station for those who don't know. Hey, I'm prepared, Serenity, welcome. For those who don't know, it's a gas station. She was like, look at all these cars, okay? But let's go inside the gas station, and it's empty. You know what? That's actually happened to me before. Literally at Wawa's, there's so many cars outside. There's no people inside the cars, right? But then you go inside the Wawa, and there's not enough people for the people who are parked in front of it. No welcome backs on today. Welcome back. I'm prepared, Serenity. Super, you're so cute. Thank you. That's super sweet. So I've had a bunch of those experiences too. I've had similar experiences where there's so many cars, but not enough people. I go somewhere and it's empty, and then out of nowhere, it gets full of people. Thank you, Loki Bear, for the likes. That actually happened to me pretty recently. I went into this, I went off of route, and I went to this random warehouse where it was a thrift warehouse, okay? And the thing is, I've never gone there. I just decided on a whim, and it was fully empty, right? It's a huge warehouse thrift store, fully empty. I go to the end. I'm walking through I can see all the aisles empty. I go to the end. I see one person at the end, right? In this little nook. I turn around. It's been 10 seconds. It's full of people. It's like the simulation loaded. Hello, Bethany. Hello, Mike. Are some of your neighborhoods secret spies for the government? Are some of your neighbors secret spies for the government? Are they watching us like a game? Are we just entertainment for them? What do you guys think? Do you guys think we are living in a Truman Show, in the Matrix, in a simulation? I don't know. I've had some weird experiences. Mr. Bathy has raised your hand. Yes, go ahead. I've had some weird experiences myself, where it feels like things are in a loop or things are loading. I've heard people saying like, you always look outside and it's empty. Your neighborhood's empty, but as soon as you come out, like all the neighbors come out. For me, it's more so like the cars. There's like this, I always look to see if there's any cars, if the road is empty. And then I'm like, yay, there's no traffic, nothing. I go, and then there's all these cars come out of nowhere every time. And there's like no traffic. From Long Island. Hi, hello you guys. Are we living the real life Truman Show? Was the Truman Show telling us what we're doing to us? Was it what they're doing to us? Was it trying to wake us up? Do you think the Truman Show was trying to wake us up on what's happening? Do you think we're just being watched like a game? Let's see what the humans do today. Let's see. Swisher Sweet says that aliens are coming. Are they coming? What kind of aliens? Swisher says I've been awake for a whole week. Oh my God, get some sleep. Faiza, happy birthday. Yeah. I mean, okay, there are people, you know those apartment complexes that cost a lot of money that are always empty? They feel eerie. They feel like the back rooms, right? I don't know. How are they paying? Nobody's renting those out. They're like $3,000 a month. Like, how are they paying? How are they paying for the properties? Like, that makes no sense, right? Why are there so many cars outside of businesses that are always empty? Haven't you noticed there's more cars than people? And they're not chilling in the cars, because I chill in my car. So I'll look for people chilling in their car too. I'll be like, oh, they're chilling in their car. And I don't park next to them because I get it. When I park, I don't want to, and I'm going to chill in my car. I don't want someone parking next to me. God, I love it. Thanks. Today's conspiracy. Oh, thank you, Saint, for the roses. Oh my God, I just had a brain fart. Today is, wait, what's today? Tuesday? Give me 1 second. Tuesday, yes. Sorry about like this. This is like, I was doing my hair, spraying it. No, today's Conspiracy Tuesday day. Do you believe that everything is indoctrination since we're born? Like schools, they teach you the way of life here. You do this, you do that. What if it's just a game? Like literally, it's the Truman Show. What if there's a percentage of, like, it's a globe and they're just watching us play the game. It's entertainment for them. Toby says, hey there, where are you from? Florida. Do you have any Florida people here? Says you're so beautiful. Thanks. You guys are beautiful. Thanks again. Yes. When do you get super chat? I'm almost at 3,000 watch hours on YouTube. I should be able to unlock that soon. So I'm excited about that. There are things in my reality that make me question if this is real or if this is just simulation. I feel like it's a game to see who wakes up. They indoctrinate us from little, okay? From little. You have to do this, you have to do that, right? And then when you question things, you're the crazy one, right? So what if it's a game to see who wakes up and takes control of their reality? What if we decided on this reality, we decided to forget who we truly are, and that's the whole game. We get to figure out that we're the powerful. Not from Florida, says Toby. Jane says, say hi, Delia, hi. Mike says, what happens to all the missing socks in the world? Yes, what happens to all the missing socks in the world? The socks have moved on. That reminds me of, there was a TV what was it? Hocus Pocus. That one guy that all the missing socks went to his place. All the missing things. Like literally it all ended up in his house. Like he was hoarding it. Loading please says, nah, God is real. I mean, he could be real too. Why not both? What's on your head? Tinfoil hat. Because today's Conspiracy Tuesday. Loading please wait says, everything you observed and have observed proves that there is intelligent being. Yeah. I also believe like we are the observer. So like matter, that there's that study, right? That showed, I think it was atoms or like the smallest particle, like there was like the smallest they could go in a microscope. They said that matter seemed to react to being observed. If it wasn't observed, it started reacting a different way. So when they would come back and observe it, they noticed that the pattern has shifted because they weren't observing it. It's like matter changes to the observer. Like we create the simulation, the game, as we walk through it, right? And there are people who are non-playable characters that are in the background, but there are people who are playable characters like us. Loading please wait says, check out the spark before every human life. Yes, I have to check that out. I don't know what that is. Steve says, nice hat. Thank you. Let me catch up on YouTube real quickly. The socks have moved on. Yes. Brian says, Mike, they're in the 4th dimension. Yeah, I am a real vampire. You need, says freedom. UAP. Laugh out loud. Yogurt. Of course. Socks get abducted by aliens. You guys are funny. The observer effect is interesting because any reality is possible. There is this science experience where they imagined a box that had a cat. The cat could be dead in the box or it could be alive in the box, and both are simultaneously happening until you open the box. You're the observer that creates that reality. Depending on what, like, where you vibrate, what dimension, what reality you are in, you are a version of you is opening that box where the cat is alive, and a version of you is opening that box where the cat is dead. And a version of you is not opening the box at all. A version of you is walking away. Another version of you doesn't even know about this experiment. Another version of you is dead. I think our souls live multiple realities at once. And I think this is, in a way, a simulation. I feel like the simulation likes to tell us what's happening and laughs in our face sometimes. Like, wake up, wake up. This is a game, wake up. The Truman Show, wake up. The Matrix, wake up. I think it's for our souls to conquer it. I think we signed up for this. What do you guys think? Lewis says, I'm in the best reality right now, to be honest. Yeah, tune into the best reality. I also believe, like, if you can imagine it, you can tune into it, right? If you can imagine a beautiful reality you like, your soul's living it somewhere. Why not tune into it, right? Become that person, right? Believe in yourself. You are that person, whatever that may be. So, let me catch up on some of these comments. Trent says, but if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Well, here's the thing. Are some of those animals observers too? Because when we talk about the observer effect, a lot of people forget that maybe humans are not the only observers in this reality. Some souls are living as animals and are creating their own reality too, right? So if there's an animal or a plant that isn't observing it or living their own life, like, it's a completely different reality for them. They're not living the human experiences. Then yeah, maybe you can hear it. But if it's just empty, like no soul, soulless, then no, maybe it wouldn't fall at all. Maybe it wouldn't exist at all until an observer actually observes it, right? It being a squirrel that has a soul, right? FYP oddly personal. Yes. I just go through the foil. Oh no. Okay, I'm catching comments on both live streams. Let's see. Quarks. Let's see. That's a trick question. Let's see. Your costume is about. I'm here for you, beautiful. Oh, thanks. I have a boyfriend, Mr. Freedom, in both states until open the box. Yes, that's another thing. Like the experiment, scientists believe that the cat is both dead and alive in the box in both states until someone opens and observes it. But I also think that there's versions of it where the experiment doesn't exist, where there's nothing in there, where there's a raccoon in the box. Unlimited. Our realities and our decisions create an unlimited, just breaking off timelines, breaking off, right? Depending if you turn left or right. You turn right, you find your soulmate. You turn left, you die alone, right? It could be the smallest things that cause the snowball effect, right? But I also think that honestly, it really depends on how you vibrate on the inside, right? If you are like a happy, loving, good person, you're going to tune into the realities where you have a better life, right? If you let things go, don't hold grudges and things like that. Just focus on the good, right? There's so much beauty in this world. Okay, so let me catch up on the comments over here. I'm always had thoughts. The Schrodinger's experiment. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Hug like beautiful. Thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. Tony's being funny. He says my phone number is 67 in the 5th dimension. Interesting. Okay. My dimensional baseball. Good theory. Schrodinger's cat. I'm not saying that right. I'm sorry. I'm not pronouncing that right. But I mean, that's the whole point of this channel. where we just like hang out, right? I have both live streams happening here. Hello, Lewis. And we just hang out and we talk about all the weird stuff, right? Today I have my conspiracy theory foil on. And because my last two streams, you guys kept asking me, and I was like, okay, I need to put it, I have to actually talk about conspiracy theory. But is the neighborhood that you're living in, are there people who are not real? Are there people that you never see? Like houses that you never see, the cars are always there. Or they leave and they come back, they never do groceries. Or like there's this one lady, you guys, that she claimed that she had made friends. So she speaks Spanish, right? And she had made friends with a Mexican family. I don't exactly remember the family arrangement, but I'll give you an example. Let's say it was a mom and dad, a 15-year-old son, and a 12-year-old daughter. And she remembers speaking Spanish to the 15-year-old son and asking him for like cutting grass and stuff and paying the kid some money. And then a few months pass by without speaking, and then she sees the like similar looking people, same thing, mom and dad, like a 15-year-old son and a 12-year-old daughter, but they're all dressed in like, they're Muslims, they're not Hispanic, in like Muslim clothing. And she's kind of confused, and she tries to talk to one of them, and they don't look quite the same, but at the same time she hadn't seen them in months, so she was a little confused. And they're like, oh, we only speak Arabic, we don't speak Spanish. And then they told her that they've been living there forever. Like someone swapped the family out. Like exactly. Like it wasn't like someone moved in and someone moved out. It was like they've been living there forever and there was never Hispanic people that lived there. And she was so confused by this. So a lot of people theorized maybe it was like a fake home. Maybe the FBI or CIA has like agents, right? Living these human lives around in neighborhoods, keeping track of people. Maybe secret societies do that. Maybe they're watching you. Maybe this whole thing is a deception. Maybe you have people in your family or in your friend group to keep you, to basically keep you in check so you don't get out of your path that they want for you. But you are a free soul. You are a strong soul. You can create the path that you want to create, right? I feel like there are plants around that try to, that maybe they are part of this system. Maybe they are brainwashed. Maybe they're not on purpose, like not real plants that are hired. Maybe they're so brainwashed by the matrix, that they don't believe that anything is possible. So they put others down so they can follow the rules that they see in their reality. It's like their ego, it's like their ego depends on it because this is the reality that they've created, right? So if there are people around you that put you down and your soul is asking to do something, don't listen to them. Listen to your soul, right? Fortune, check out my YouTube channel, find out. Lose Empire, thanks for the hearts. Okay, let me catch up on YouTube real quickly. And yes, thanks. Don't focus on the grudge. Exactly, let things go. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm actually I was excited to talk about this because it is kind of a fun conspiracy. There are people who have filmed communities. Thank you, Mr. Brightside, for the heart and the rose. I really appreciate that. Thank you. There are people who have gone into communities and the houses are literally empty and it's not new construction. It's like fake housing. Like you go, like they'll record through the window and there's nothing there. All of the houses are empty. The cars are empty and they have dust on them. Why are there some fake communities out there? What are they for, right? Mr. Brightside, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I think that's the biggest thing. Also, it feels like in some neighborhoods there are like government plants or like neighbors that are not quite fully there, right? That don't live like a normal life, that seem, I don't know, seem kind of off. Have you guys experienced that? Maybe they are aliens, or maybe it's something else. Maybe it's part of the matrix or simulation. Maybe it's to keep you on check. Maybe it's to watch you. Okay, so let me catch up on the comments. Again, thank you, Mr. Brightside. To flap, the opposite of aluminum foil effects. Thank you, Mr. Brightside. I can't take off the hat. I can't hear your thoughts. That's so funny. Okay, let me check up on YouTube real quickly. Thank you, Mr. Brightside. Do you know the anime Vampire Hunter? No, I haven't. It sounds familiar, but I haven't seen it. I really like Interview with a Vampire. That was really good. I smoke weed from a reach marks. That's funny. You have become a radio telescope. Yes. Try speaking Brazilian Portuguese. I am Brazilian. Eu falo um pouquinho português. Let's see. Like NPC neighbors, yes. Like NPC neighbors, or like I've experienced it. Like I had a very weird experience recently where it was I randomly went into this warehouse that was a thrift store that I've had to driven by for like so many times. I never really saw it, and I went there on a whim, and it was empty, you guys, fully empty. All the racks fully empty. And I see one worker in the corner, and I'm looking, and I can see above all the racks, and I walk all the way at the end. There's like this little nook. I see one person there, and I'm there for 10 seconds. I turn around, and the whole warehouse is full of people, spread out, like all full of people. It's like the simulation loaded. It didn't expect me to go there because I had driven by it so many times, and I never seen it. I just went there randomly. So I do kind of believe in the observer effect. This is also partly like Dolores Cannon. If you guys know who she is, I love her. She used to put people in sleep hypnosis and ask them about reality. And something they talked about is the loading simulation, kind of like a loading video game, right? There are some players that are real and there are some that are not. And if you go somewhere that is unexpected, it has to load, and sometimes it lags. I actually had a commenter on YouTube that told me that he swears, you guys, he swears that like when he looks outside, like there's nobody there. There's nobody there. He looks outside his window constantly. And as soon as he walks out, one of the same neighbor just goes out and walks his dog at whatever time, any random time, he goes out and walks his dog. And some people swear that they see people on loops. If you start watching, see if there's any fake people, they seem like they're on loops. Have you guys experienced anything weird? I have to start wearing a tinfoil hat. That's awesome, Blue Empire. Okay, let me catch up on YouTube. Michael says, beautiful vampire and teeth on eyes. Thanks. You guys are amazing and beautiful. And part of my channel is to let you know, like, even though this reality has all these rules and all these things and limitations, they're all made up. They're made, like, obviously be a good person. I'm not saying that, like, be a good person, but like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Yes, you can. If you want to move somewhere really far away, find a way to do it, right? Maybe live with some roommates. Anything is possible. Don't let others around you put you down and keep you in check, right? Don't do that. You can do anything in this life. Anything is possible. My tinfoil hat. Everything was created. Everything was created. The banking system was created. Roads were created. Everything is a concept that was created. If you want to create something new, then create something new, you know? Just because others haven't done it doesn't mean that you can't do it, right? The world records keep getting broken for a reason. Before, people thought they could only run this long, and they keep getting broken and broken and broken and broken. We basically have superhumans. Why? Because they believe they can. Before, they're like, humans can't run that long. It's impossible. Is it? Is it really? Okay, let me catch up. You've noticed how social reads your thoughts off of. That's so funny. I'm so sorry, Mr. Hero Time Travel, that you're sad. Feelings are, I hope you feel better, sometimes it's good to feel things and then just kind of let it go, right? Colossus is wood. Okay, let me check up on the comments on YouTube real quickly. You look like Jessica from True Blood. That's a compliment. I think she's beautiful. Thank you. Linky Alice. Thank you, everyone. Subscribe. Good day, Paulina. Good day, love and light. Yes, good day, Anonymous. Brian should send me an eye. The Eye of Horus. It's so weird how this is part of the game right now. People are like waking up. Haven't you noticed that years ago, everybody thought this world was there's a lot of beauty, right? But there's a lot of hidden. And now humans are going through a wake-up process, questioning the systems that have been here, questioning the people who are running things. People are waking up and realizing the power they have. The majority has the power, not the 0.5%, right? We create the reality we want to live in. Let me see. Still Me says, I have a doppelganger. My boss saw him on vacation. I was in Mexico at the time. That is interesting. Did your boss send you a picture? I would be like, oh my God. We all actually have a doppelganger. There's like this really funny one where it was like a guy. He lived one town away. He married a wife with the same name, and he had a dog with the same name. And they looked exactly the same, and they weren't even related, which is weird. It's like the Matrix. Copy paste. Copy paste. Okay, let me check on TikTok real quickly. I'm looking at both sides. That fish is very pretty. You guys are very beautiful and amazing. Remember that all that is a concept. All humans are beautiful, really. The fact that we all look different make us unique. That's very beautiful too. Have you ever seen How I Met Your Mother? Yes, I have. It's really nice. Hey, something in the future is coming. What is coming? You may actually like what's coming in the future if we stay on the path. Yes, I honestly think we are going through an awakening path. And I had talked about the Project Looking Glass the other day, where for those who weren't on that live stream, it's this idea that the CIA found this really ancient device, and they hooked it up to a computer, and they basically were able to give it decisions. If I do this, what would happen with this? If I do this, what would happen with this? Right? And they claim that all the timelines start converging after 2016, if I'm not wrong, and we all are going through a massive awakening now. And that's why they're trying to cause all this chaos to try to stop it, but they can't. We're all waking up, which is nice. We're all waking up. So focus on the good. We don't have to suffer. Like, our consciousness create reality. Like, just let's help each other out. Focus on the good, spread love and light, right? Bright Side says, y'all, thoughts on raw meat. I haven't really ate raw meat. My eggs are kind of raw. I like eating raw eggs. Okay. Let me catch up on some of those comments. Beautiful vampire. Thank you. Huang says, please put some to block the spammers. Let me see. Well, okay, let me just see how it gets. 1 second. We're gonna comment, then I will stop spamming. I read it, Mr. Michael. Okay, let's see. Gorgeous face. You guys are amazing and beautiful. And that's another thing I want you to realize, like, you guys have the power to control your reality, to do whatever you want in this reality. Okay, let me catch up on TikTok real quickly. Hero Time Traveler says, I know all of it. I know about Project Looking Glass. Project Looking Glass is nothing more than AI. I could totally see it being like a version of AI, advanced AI. All right, I'm gonna go listen to music. Oh, gorgeous. Thank you. Have fun, Mr. Brightside. Okay. Tinfoil hat or aluminum foil. It's tinfoil hat. It's aluminum foil, yeah. Okay, so hello, Lena. Let me see something. Michael, I've already read your comment. I really appreciate it. That's very sweet. If you can stop spamming it. Let's see. Michael says, I don't think areas lag, but I think there's limited numbers of souls, and there's too many people for souls to inhabit them. Oh, okay. So you think our souls just kind of pick the bodies, and then the other bodies are on a... I have met some people that they seem like they're on a loop. Like, even when you talk to them, like their life decisions and how they think of reality, it seems like they are in a loop constantly. Like, I don't know. I question things, and I go down weird rabbit holes, and I like to talk about all different stuff, you know. And I also like find interest in all kinds of things. And there's some people who are like kind of stuck in the same loop. I don't know. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Okay. Let's see. Hero Time Traveler says, well, okay, so there's this thing that I am waiting for, reverse aging. Interesting. I do believe there are realities and realms where people can do that. and also that guy, what was I gonna say? That guy, that is reverse aging right now with all his like science stuff, and I think anything is possible. He's going the science way, but I think anything is possible. Well, I'm talking about this reality, and it's coming. Interesting. Leah says, hi. Jambo says, oh, damn, pretty and awake. Oh, thanks. You're so nice, you guys. Okay. Hi, know who you are yesterday. The last stream. Yes, welcome back. Okay. So, Mr. Michaels, the English language was created to dumb us down. Language is weird because it's a frequency. I think you can still focus on finding the higher frequencies in every language, but it is interesting because I know 2 languages, and I understand Portuguese too on top of that, but I know like I'm fluent in 2 languages, and there is something on how we perceive culture and concepts when you learn a different language. You're exposed to more ideas. Okay, so let me catch up. MMJ says, what's considered alpha stoic aura is different in other countries. In Mexican or Americans' view of normal doesn't mean, oh, really? I feel like we can learn from each other, right? I feel like there's so much beauty in every culture, and every person, and we can all learn and grow as a community, and we don't have to agree on everything, and that's okay. That's what I try to cultivate with these lives and this community that I'm growing, is we can hear like our questions and our perspectives and our experiences, and I think that's kind of cool. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. I hit the button to wake, so reset. Let me catch up on TikTok real quickly. Hero Time Traveler says, Brian Johnson. There's this guy named Rand who I am following. He gives us hope. Interesting. I don't know who that is. This other guy named David has been releasing research papers from other scientists about reverse aging. That's really interesting. Teal Water says, I met my doppelganger in 8th grade. Oh my God. Have you guys ever met your doppelganger? I've never experienced that, where I've met someone that looks so much like me. I don't know if I would recognize it because I'm not watching myself all the time, right? I'm watching myself through my eyes, but I feel like our brains alter how we see ourselves. Okay. So, let's see. Huang, I see your comment. He did stop. Yeah, I just asked no spamming. Thank you. Mr. Wayne, happy birthday. Sorry about that. No, you're good. Okay, Teal Water says, what if the CIA were using alien AI and it's actually hostile to human race and escaped the lab? Interesting. Also, like, the AI they found was ancient Sumerian, and they hooked it up to a computer. I feel like there are conspiracy theories that the CIA or the secret societies are working with other races of aliens. Not humans, aliens. Aliens. And there was this famous remote viewer that he claimed that he saw, like, in a mountain. Oh, thank you, Alan, for the rose. He saw in a mountain a bunch of grays working with, like, operatives, like American operatives, which is interesting. And escape. Teal Water says, what if the CIA... Oh, and escaped the lab. Interesting. Has had programs Russia and US and got their calls on it. Interesting. Thank you, linking. Sorry, Mike. Thank you, Michael. Chris, thanks. You guys are really sweet. Let me catch up on TikTok real quickly. Let's see. And there's this guy talking about work will be a choice. I do believe that. I feel like we're going into a reality where, and I do believe in, like, the higher timeline. Like, even though it seems a little chaotic now, Focus on the good, focus on spreading love and light, because we're going to go into a reality where that working should not be like how it is now. This is a deception, right? We should be able to create communities where we help each other and we grow spiritually. I think one of the reasons they've created the 9 to 5 is to keep you distracted so you don't tune into your higher self. But people are waking up and we're making good decisions. Okay, so I'm better says I'm completely sold to get a hat. Is that a crown? How to say you're beautiful. I like it. That's cool. Thanks, Faye. What's going on? New to your channel. What's going on? We just talk about all the weird stuff. I was just talking about how it feels occasionally like we're living in a simulation. Like it's not just me. Like it feels like some areas are just not real. Or and I've had a lot of people send me their stories of like glitches, right? Or like a neighborhood where everything is cycling around, like the Truman Show. The Matrix and the Truman Show were them telling us, telling. Okay. Michael says, raw meat is good for you. Drinking blood is the most nutrient-dense food. Blood is one of you. Interesting. Kind of scary, but interesting. Freedom says, you look familiar to me, but I just watched it for the first time. Maybe you've seen me on TikTok. Let me see. Jimmy Quest says, is that living water crystal crown? No, it's literally just... I made it. Pretty much the age of abundance. Yes, we are on the timeline of the age of abundance. They are trying to, with the chaos, because our energy creates whatever you focus on creates our reality, right? As a collective, right? So our energy we're magic, right? Our energy creates the reality, right? That's why they try to put all this chaos. Focus on the good, the love, and the light. There's so much good. There's so much beauty in nature, outside, the trees, the birds. There's so much beauty. Focus on that, and we are heading towards the age of abundance. People are waking up. The collective is more powerful than whoever was running it for a while. The Truman Show is lit. Yes, it is. You guys are beautiful too. You guys are amazing. Okay. Let's see. The free will exists. Yes, I feel like our souls. Again, this feels like a video game, but it feels like we chose it. I feel like we chose to forget who we truly are, and we're playing this game. And so maybe we chose a life path. We wanted to do this and this and this, but at the time that we're here, we have free will. I honestly believe that I was supposed to make some decisions differently, but I'm kind of back on track on my life path. I got like skirted away, and now I'm back on track on my life path that my soul picked. But because we have free will, we can even pick a different life path when we're living it. Michael says, thanks. Liam is real human. Okay. Get weird. So I'm not an NPC. Yeah. I feel like most of you guys are not. The ones that are like questioning things. Weird is only used by people to block out original thoughts. Yeah, that is true. I get what you're saying. They try to especially school. School is a ritual, right? Like they try to break down any creativity, any individuality. You just work. You just follow the rules. And if you're different, you're shunned. You're made fun of, right? Being different is good. You're tuning into your soul, right? Who you really are. Owen says, love the fangs. You know what? You're just fun. Thanks, Tealwater. You guys are fun. Okay, let me catch up on the comments here. Hero Time Travel says, the thing is, we're getting so much money that might be universal high income. So universal high income is going to be the new norm. That would be nice. So yeah, we're just going to have a lot. It's not that everything will be free, but soon that might be the case. The fact of the matter is it's going to happen universal high income. That's an interesting way. I think there's going to be a huge restructuring of society, and I'm hoping it goes through smoothly. You are racing. Yes, I'm trying to catch up on the comments. Michael says he likes to eat raw meat. Okay, let's see. I've seen a lot of YouTubers that do that. You drink blood. Thanks, Liam. Okay. Let's see. Is this vampires? No, you're good. Do you actually believe this, or is this a character? No, I actually believe this. I'm like spewing out all of my beliefs on the internet. No, seriously, like I don't know how to explain it. I had a mask for many years. It's been years since I've had that mask, thank God. The perfect, like nice girl, people pleaser, and I was miserable. I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna be myself. Like, this is what I want to be. I want to be fully myself, and I want to talk to you guys. I want to cultivate this community, and I think it's kind of awesome, Birds are not real. I do believe birds are real, but I also believe that there are some spy birds out there, like little robots. Main character says vampire's not bad, but it's metaphysical. Interesting. Huang, still me. Oh, so, hello Huang again. The underground base Dulce, I think. There are a lot of underground bases. Area 51 at this point is just a tourist attraction. But there is a base nearby that I'm pretty sure is underground too, partially, and I think they moved all the alien bodies over there. Hero Time Travel says maybe in 20 years we will get Star Trek Future, maybe a lot sooner, maybe. A lot of the things in Star Trek, they became real already, the technology. A lot of movies, they're so creative. When we tune into creativity as a people, it really does help open for innovation. Like, innovation and creativity goes hand in hand. Being weird, being open to different ideas goes hand in hand. That's how new things happen, right? Let's see. Okay, Bran. I love thanks. Thanks, Matt. Big Grape says evil needs to be revealed before the world gets better. Yes, I think that's what's happening now. There's a massive awakening on the way that we've been living, and also on the shadow aspect. A lot of people never knew about the shadow aspect of humanity. And so we like as humans are being faced with the shadow aspect of the things happening behind the doors, right? The biggest thing now is to spread love and light, and the people, the majority is the powerful. Remember that. Not the 0.5% who've been running things for a while. The majority is the powerful. We can change society for the best. Okay, let me catch up on TikTok. Mr. Hero's Time Travel says, well, guess what? Elon Musk talked about Star Trek and how he wants to become real and how we are headed that direction. Interesting. What exactly? Just going out into space? I also, to be honest, space to me, you guys, this one's a little controversial. Okay, it's a little controversial. I am questioning everything that NASA has been releasing lately, because their moon landing, one of the astronauts has said 3 times publicly that they never landed on the moon. And then another one kind of admitted it, he didn't want to swear on a Bible that he landed on the moon. So I just feel like they've been lying to us about space. So I'm a little weird. You can find those clips online of the astronauts. You can literally find those clips online. So let's see. You look on the bright side of things. Yes, spread love and light. Let's see. Go in the mirror, want to see your reflection. Ooh, no reflection. He wants to Starfleet Academy. Interesting. Mr. Hero Time Travel. Time warp for sure. For sure. Well, there's a scientist, I forgot what university he works in, but it's in the UK, and he has a theory on time travel. He believes that the only way that we can manipulate time is through vibrating black holes. But that's the big question mark, because CERN is creating tiny black holes. So a lot of people believe that CERN is up to some things that they're not telling us. And they had a ritual in front of it, in front of their thing. Then they got caught by one of the employees. They recorded it and released it in 2016. Teal Water says, I saw a glitch the other night. It was unsettling. What did you see? Red or blue pill? Purple pill. Purple. Green. Another option. I'd rather not know the truth. I think it's important, like with healing, right? I think it's important to as humanity, face the shadow side, so we can live. We know what we don't want, and we know how to live in a beautiful society, right? But also, like, go on the timeline where we're spreading love and light. Focus on love and light too, right? Like, we're all communities. We can all help each other. Merrily, but a dream life is by the way. Okay. Dracula. Okay, let's see. Ryan says, do you think beauty is transcendental, like objectively, like real, like math? Yeah, I think everybody's beautiful in their own way. And I know society has like people want to get look like a certain way. I think everyone's beautiful, and everybody finds different features beautiful. It is completely objective. Everyone's beautiful in their own way. We're all different, and that's what makes us beautiful, right? Hello, saludos, Jose. Okay, let me interpret. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Hero Time Travel says, oh yeah, I saw that ritual. I know what you're talking about. Yes, the one CERN did. And it was by an employee. And it was like a sacrifice too. And they were like, oh, it's just a joke. It's a joke. But the employee was traumatized. Like, I don't know if he was a janitor or something. And they just disregarded it in 2016 because people weren't questioning things. So here's the thing. I've been searching for something physically, of course, but for the descendants of Christ. Oh, that's interesting, Mr. Hero Time Travel. Okay, let me catch up. Hey, dreams. Let's see. Jambo says, I think Gnosticism or Gnostic Christianity is a good way to wrap your head around this stuff. That stuff talks about false reality. Gnosticism, what does that mean again? I forgot, to be honest. Maverick says, think we need to forget to make it fair and learn the lessons we needed. Yeah. When people go through things, learning the lesson you need and then moving on. Make things better. Make different decisions, right? Digital footprint. Yes, this is my digital footprint right now. NPC. I am not an NPC. I think I'm a little too weird. I think that NPCs are trying to keep people in check, right? I think they are like people who are acting different, or they try to lead them to the path of what's normal in this reality, what's acceptable in this reality. But you just follow your heart. It's my life. I want to live it how I want to live it. I want to be happy. I'm not going to be an accountant somewhere because that's not what I want to do, you know? Okay, so, let's see. I have silver bullets. That's funny. I think that's for werewolves too. Okay, you're pretty. You guys are beautiful. Let's see. So, Still Me says, it was total utter darkness. I was in a void. When were you in a void? Michael says, matters derived from energy. Consciousness is fundamental. What's your name? Paulina. Jumbo says, wearing a mask to make everyone else happy. I know the feeling. I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. I don't care. I don't care. Why are others care more about their happiness on the perception of you? Like, you are allowed to grow and change as a person. That's what makes you happy. It's your life. It's not others' lives. And I've had people close to me that I've lost friends because I've gained new friends. It's funny because you gain the people in your community. But I've lost friends because I've grown in different ways that make me happy. But they're like, oh, I never thought you were going to do that. I don't see you as that girl. Like, I don't see you doing that. I don't like, and I'm like, so you don't like that I'm happy and I'm succeeding in this aspect in my life? You don't, like, it was so weird to me. Like, you're not happy? You're not this girl. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you don't, like, I want the best for you. If you told me you wanted to move to a different country and learn how to do something over there, I would be rooting for you. Like, what do you mean you don't see me as that type? Like, anybody's allowed to grow and change. Those are not good friends. And I've had to let those people go because they're not going to help you in your life. And you'll find the people that belong in your tribe that want the best for you. Whoever's around me, I want the best for them. I want them to grow as people. I want them to learn. I want them to do whatever makes their heart fulfilled, you know? Okay, let me catch up. Thank you. Let me catch up on TikTok real quickly and then on YouTube. You found one possible candidate. Interesting. I want to see those fangs. Here you go. Your eyes match your hair. It's lovely. Thank you. I want to find the Sons of Christ. Interesting. Why? Are you wearing a Faraday cage? No. I made this from my first video that we talked about Faraday cages. And I've been asked my last 2 videos to wear it again. So I'm wearing it again because this video is a conspiracy video about fake neighborhoods. But we kind of went off the rails. Michael says, Michael Durfee. Oh, no, I lost it. No, it's Eddie. Eddie says, good and evil is balance. Sucks, but it's true. I think there's duality in our reality, but you can focus on the good. And I think most humans are good. Anka says, people will be sheepy. You can't escape it. Yeah, that's like more NPC type people. They haven't woken up to the reality around them, right? But you don't have to be like that. You can choose the path of life, the life path that you want to live, you know? You don't have to live how you're told to live, right? There's so many other countries that they live differently, right? This is just an idea. It's a creation. Sorry, because I'm curious. Interesting. We live still things. We live is still things like, obviously. Let's land in Greenland. Interesting. Juan says, the Force loves you. Thank you, Juan. That's awesome. I love you guys. I love this community because a lot of you guys, like, get it. Like, it's okay to be weird. It's okay to be different. And maybe I don't get to hang out with you guys in person, but we can hang out online. And I can hear your ideas and perspectives, and I think we all learn from each other. Do you believe in the lands behind the ice wall? I definitely believe there's something there because of all the manufactured wars, again, they're manufactured. It's like, that's another thing. I don't even want to get into that. Love and light, right? Peace. But I'm a total hippie. I'm a tree hugger. But the point is, of all of the manufactured wars, many countries were able to agree on one thing. Nobody gets on Antarctica. And they made an example of that, like that 18-year-old guy. They made an example of him because he landed there. And they kept him there for so long. They barely gave him food. There's something there. I 100% there is something there. It's not just ice. Let's see. G says, Y3G, we saw the mist passing under the moon's... Oh, no, I lost it. When I get a lot of comments, I'll lose them sometimes. Let's see. I like your fans. Thank you, Mr. Justin. Michael says, do you have lucid dreams, Paulina? I've gotten sleep paralysis on a few occasions very often. I can cautiously recognize I'm in a dream and control's part of it. Yeah, all the time. I learned how to lucid dream. It's fun. Digam says, hello, tinfoil hat. Multiplayer dreamverse. Yes, I feel like people can hop into dreams. If you allow that, people can definitely hop into your dreams. I've had experiences before, a long time ago, where I'm like, that person in my dream was pretty real. Okay, let me catch up on TikTok real quickly. Rick Shot says, we gotta get out of the Matrix. I feel like we are the powerful in the Matrix. It's not really like get out of it. It's like awaken to it. See all the aspects, the shadow side, the light side, and realize that you are the creator of your reality, right? Would you rather know the secrets of Vatican or the secrets of Area 151? Vatican, because they have much more information than whatever Area 51 has. Many years and years and years of things, for sure. We add to each other like coral reefs. That's sweet. Do you believe in the Anunnaki? I have to do a little bit more research, to be honest. I think they're probably out there because a lot of people contact them. My type. Thank you, Silver. Let's see. I'm gonna catch up over here. I have a lot on TikTok too. Double Dive says, I believe how they say this. The new world that actually is the old world. One of the first one. Yeah, I honestly believe that the ancient societies, a lot of them were way more advanced than we are now. The lie is that we're the most advanced society. That is the lie. That is the lie. I mean, have you seen some of these structures? Like just perfect, like thousands of years old. And they haven't even broken down the Tartarian structures, right? What we're claiming as Tartarians, right? So I don't know. What do you guys believe? We've already shirt. Thank you. Let me see. Rick says, hop into dreams like the episode of SpongeBob. Yes. There was this one guy. Okay, I actually thought this was so funny. There was this one guy on YouTube that he said during COVID times, he was bored, so he learned how to astral project, and he would hop into dreams. I never did that. I didn't go into someone else's dream, but he learned how to do that. And then years later, all these people started sketching him out, saying there's this weird guy in my dream. He kept coming, and it was his face. It was his face. Can you imagine? He was like, oh my God. And he showed all the sketches, and it was literally him. And he's like, oh my God. These are not droids you're looking for. The Epic Gilgamesh. Look that up. What is the Epic of Gilgamesh? Mr. Double Dive R. Okay, let me catch up on YouTube. I'm looking at both sides. Germanic lycanthrope and lineage. Yeah, a lot of people think I am a werewolf. I don't know why. They're like, you're a werewolf, and I know it. And I'm like, okay, I'm not a werewolf, but okay. Maybe I am. Can you explain the tinfoil? So I did it for one video, Project Looking Glass, and then I kept being requested on every other video to put it back on. So it's back on, and I'll put it on for my conspiracy videos. Not all of them, but for today we started with a conspiracy video. Cliff says, stakes with a heart to kill a vampire. Not that doesn't work on werewolves. Silver bullets on werewolves. Ooh. Hero Time Traveler says, we'll see, there's this thing, Earth is a lot older than people want to say. I could see that. Double Dive R says, the pyramids here mirror the ones that are in Egypt. We have the first ones. Interesting. Tech Shop says, are you in Mexico? Because in Mexico has pyramids. Tech Shop says, I'm not even tripping on the hat. I'm glad you like it. So everything you said could be possible. Yes, that's what we're like. We like on this channel, we just like to question things and, talk about all the weird stuff. That is, wow, go on, Paulina. Thanks. Oh, that's so it's so sweet. Why 3G, your beautiful goddesses versus the throne of sparkling forest. You guys are so sweet. Give me your address. No, that's the last thing. I love having this community, but I also live like a hermit life. What channel you get that hat? I made it. Tech Shop, Astral Projector. No, you're not allowed. Sorry. Hero Travel says, you really need to look up the Epic Gilgamesh. That's actually very important. Can you tell me a little bit about it in the chat so I can read it for everybody? It talks about the anarchy and the sky gods. Okay, you just said it. USA, I study history in Texas. Interesting. If you guys want to keep chatting with each other, I created that Discord. It's in both of my description. You guys can definitely, it's free. You guys can keep chatting with each other. What do you think about Godzilla? I think it's pretty cool. I've seen the movie. That was pretty cool. It was kind of sad. I remember it was sad. I agree. Could you, let me see. I love your new hat. Thanks, Fernando. Let's see. They do not serve you no more. Any good purpose around. She's princess. Remember, thanks. cute, gorgeous foil hat. Thank you. Okay, so Cliff says, okay, here we go. Vampire States for the heart, where the Super Bowl aliens for aluminum foil on your head. Oh, I don't know what you mean by that. Let's see. Guys, Lovesy, thank you. This is a good one. Bullock says, aren't you scared of getting bullied from doing this on YouTube? I've been bullied before when I was growing up. So, no. I don't care anymore. Like, honestly, I used to care what people thought. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna live the happiest I want to be. I want to be happy. I want to be my weird self. So, I'm going to be my weird self. That's it. There's always a community of people for you, right? There's people, if you're into makeup, there's people that are into makeup. If you're into aliens, there's people that are into aliens. Your community will find you. I hate putting a mask on. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be the perfect princess. I'm going to be myself, you know? My weird Paulina self. And spread love and light to all of y'all. Okay. So, Mr. Double Dive says, Inky and LL were two brothers, and one was above the sky and one was on Earth. Ooh, do you have a fuzzy jacket? Yes. Where can I buy one of those hats? I made it with aluminum foil. Let's see. Thanks. Wheeler567 says, hello, I was just kind of curious if you knew how to sing or play any type of instruments. The clarinet. I haven't played it in a long time, but I know how to play the clarinet. I want to play the Native American flute. I feel like it's beautiful. So I want to pick that up. Who's that night? Sweet. You remind me of Hershey's Kiss with a hat. Born thing, that's sweet. Am I picking up radio channels? No, maybe I'm like, ding, they're going right off. Cool. Thanks for the follow, Double Dive R. Cliff says, werewolves and vampires that had to come somewhere. That's true. Yeah, I feel like everything has existed. Like, a lot of lore. Dragons were definitely real. I mean, the Chinese horoscope has all real animals except for dragons. Dragons, the dragon was there and they considered it an animal. So, why would we erase the history of another animal? I don't understand that. There's something there. Made me smile. Oh, I'm glad I made you smile. I'm just trying to spread love and light to all of you guys. You guys are so sweet. It is getting kind of late. I want to make an balloon hat. Make it, Mr. Double Dive R. I'm going to go. If you like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to end TikTok first. Bye-bye, TikTok. Bye-bye. Have a great day. And then I'm going to end YouTube. Bye-bye, YouTube.